What's going on, guys? Seancutshair back with another video. Guys, this is going to be a shadow taper, curly on top. He showed me a picture that Big Wes did. If you guys don't know Big Wes on Instagram, super crispy, dope haircuts, man. As soon as you showed me, I was like, man, you be bringing me the most. But we're going to attack it today, guys. We're going to go ahead and saturate the top. I'm going to tackle this just like I would if it was totally straight hair. Obviously, it's a little bit curly. We're going to go ahead and section it off from the crown to the recession. I'm going to comb each side down, give us a nice perimeter to start with. We're going to do some block graduation to set the weight line, and then we'll connect the top all together. Now we're going to do block graduation. I'm going to start in the back. Guys, we want to bring the hair down to the start of the round of the head. So the parietal ridge is where the head starts to round in. We're going to pull that hair down and create a weight line at that edge. So the goal is to put a fade up underneath that. I'm going to start lower in the back at the bottom of the parietal ridge. We're going to work our way up a little bit tighter on the side. We'll go ahead and knock out this side, do the same thing on the other side, and then we can connect the top. Now we're going to go ahead and comb everything forward. We're going to part it down the middle and take all of that hair to each side. Then we're going to connect it to the foundation that we just started with. So the block graduation that we started with, we'll take all this length over and connect it to that. That's going to make sure that nothing can hang over past the foundation that we started with. Now the hair that we cut on the side should give us a guide. You see as I pull this hair up, you're going to see the short part that we cut on the side, and we should have a peak in the middle. So we're just going to work from front to back, taking off the peak and making everything nice and consistent. Now to start off the sides, guys, we're going to feed up into that hair with a number 3. And the picture that he showed me had a pretty heavy weight line. So the goal here is to leave a pretty heavy weight line, and then we're going to do a shadow fade underneath. So I'm coming in with a number 3 right up into that block graduation that we started with. We'll get the whole side cut down to a 3, and then we can start our shadow fade. Now I'm going to go ahead and fade the side down. We took the 3 up into the weight line. Now I'm going to try to make the rest of the side of head a number 2 without putting a line into the number 3. So I'm just going to cut everything down to a 2, and then we can move on. Now, like I said, this is going to be a shadow fade, guys. I'm coming in with my Babyliss with the taper blade on it. So for me, a taper blade is just a little bit longer than a hybrid blade or a fusion blade, and I want to make sure that I can get a nice sharp line on this. So I wanted my open section to be a little bit of a longer length. So guys, we're basically going to operate in the exact same steps as we would if this was a normal fade, or a skin fade, I guess I should say, but we're just not going to have the skin line. So I'm going to go ahead and take my open section up, make that line, then we'll fade our way up into what we started with. Then we can taper out the sideburns and the back of the neck like a skin taper. Now, like I said, we're going to treat this like a normal fade, so we're going to act like we're done with our open section. Well, technically we are done with our open section, we just didn't have a bald line. Now we can start to work our way up. So as always, the number 1 open is next. We're cutting up into a 2, so we're going to go up about 3/4 of an inch and set a guideline. The line between the 1 and the 2 will come out with a 1.5, and then all we have left, as usual, is the line between the open section and the open 1. So now we're gonna come in with the 1.5, halfway open. You guys know that is the sweet spot. And we're trying to connect that 1 to the 2. So I'm gonna go through that line and try to connect it all together nice and smooth. And then all we have left is the line beneath that. Alright guys, so my camera cut off a little bit of this clip, but the one guard closed we are using at that line to take out that last line between the open section and the one open. And you guys can see we still have a little bit of a shadow of a line left behind, so we will come in with a half guard to take that out. And you guys will be able to see that a little bit better when we do the other side of the head. Like I said, for some reason I cut that off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and line him up, guys. I know I want to bald out for the taper, so I'm gonna go ahead and line up around the ears at the same time while I have the trimmer in my hand. It's gonna give me a nice look at the finished haircut, and then we can add the taper into it. So it's just gonna kind of set it up. My eyes are gonna see kind of the finished haircut as I do the taper, and then I can put the taper where I want it. So we're just gonna line up around the ears. You guys see I did the straight line down the neck. Then I will use my middle finger against his head to pivot the trimmer around the ear. We're gonna get a nice sharp line around the ear. Then I can come in and bald out for my taper. Now guys, I'm asking him here if we are taking off everything on his face, and before you guys flame him, I know some of you guys like to make jokes about my guys' beards. My man's only 14, so we are gonna line up his mustache, take everything off his cheeks. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and set the guideline for my taper. I'm gonna come in with the Gamma Uno or the Stylecraft Uno, guys. This is just a single foil shaver. We don't have a lot of work to do here, so I just chose to use that for that area. Now I'm gonna come in and start my taper. You guys saw I took an open clipper up into the half guard because we don't have a whole lot of room to go here. Not a whole lot of room, but not a whole lot of length in the clipper. So we did clipper closed at the bottom. Now it's halfway open and we're flicking up into that open clipper. And then I think we are gonna need the half guard a little bit more, as you guys can see here. Coming back in with the half guard to clean up anything between that and the one guard closed that we did previously in the video. Now we're gonna line up the C cup, guys. I like to start with the top line right here, and then I will go to the bottom towards the bottom of the C cup and work my way up to that line. So that's gonna give us a nice sharp 90 in the corner, and then I can start at the base of the C cup and make that nice curve up into it. Then I'll flip my trimmer, bald out underneath, and a lot of time, guys, I like to use my Uno to take the hair off underneath the line as well. All right, now we're gonna move on to the back of the head. We're gonna do the same steps as before, guys. We have a open clipper already. I went ahead and established that guideline. So I'm gonna take the 1.5 up into the length that we started with. It's already a 3. Then we can fade our way down until we get rid of this line. So one open, one closed, half guard should get it together. Then we'll start our taper at the bottom. So I'm coming in with my clipper closed, guys, and we don't have a lot of length to deal with here. So I'm just gonna go closed. I'm gonna open it up slightly, work my way up. Then we'll open it up all the way and work up into that open FX clipper. So this is the Rebel, guys. It is a little bit shorter. So the open Rebel is a little bit shorter than the FX clipper. So you guys can see now that's all the way open. We will just connect to that open clipper and we got our taper knocked out. We can do a little detail work after that and make sure that everything looks nice going down to that skin at the bottom. Alright, moving on to the other side, guys, same exact steps, and you can see I'm starting with the 1.5 because I realized the way his hair was cutting and we want that weight line. That's going to be my length. I go right up underneath that weight line that we did with the number 3. So 1.5, one open, one closed, then the half guard. Like, you guys didn't really see the half guard on the other side. You guys will see it in action here. And real quick, I want to tell you guys, if you guys want to grab any of the tools you see in the video from Babyliss or Gamma, make sure you guys check out my discount codes down in the description. It is Seancutshair for both websites. You guys can save 10% on Babyliss or Gamma Plus or Stylecraft. Gamma, Stylecraft are kind of the same company, but 2 different websites. So if you guys want to grab the Rebel or an FX Clipper, the custom FX, any of those things, you guys can save 10% using the code Seancutshair. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this side lined up all the way, finish that front taper. We're gonna do a slight enhancement to the C cup, get the hair curl back up, and you guys can check out the end result. Alright guys, now I'm coming in. This is the Tomb45 Onyx Black. We're going to do a slight enhancement to the vertical bar and then hit the C cup. And I'm trying my man Get Beams 2 enhancement technique. So we're going to do the no drip and then we're going to layer fibers on top of that. So you guys can see the enhancement card. That is my Klutch enhancement card. It has a vertical piece to do the vertical bar. You can put the corner on the 90 at the bottom of the vertical bar, and then we'll place the curve into the C cup and hit that C cup. Now I'm going to come in and just dust a light coat of fibers. You guys can see specifically where I'm spraying them. We can still see through the hair and it doesn't look quite as natural and full. So we're just going to do a light coat on the C cup, a little bit heavier on the vertical bar, just to make it look dark and full. After that's done, I'm going to come in and touch up the line with my skeleton trimmer. Just make sure that everything is nice and neat and sharp, and then we can move on to styling. I'm going to re-wet the hair just to make sure I can bring that curl back out. Then we're going to apply some pomade. It is level 3 wax pomade. I'm just going to apply it and scrunch it with my fingers and bring this curl back out. So I was done with his appointment. His brother needed a haircut too, so I didn't want to take too long. I didn't bust the blow dryer out, but you guys can see it's going to curl up naturally on its own pretty well. Alright, that is it for the cut. A shadow fade with a skin taper, nice sharp line with some enhancements and some curls on top. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and took something away from it. If you liked it, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think of the cut. And of course guys, subscribe. We gotta hit that 50K, so hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you guys don't miss a drop from me. As always guys, I appreciate all of you that watch my videos, and I'll catch you guys next time.